What's up, YouTube? So, the Miami Dolphins have picked up wide receiver slash tight end Tanner Conner from Idaho State. I say it that way because he was a wide receiver at Idaho State, but Miami is probably going to be using him as a tight end. He's 6'3" and 226 pounds, so I do think he needs to get a little bit bigger if he's going to be a tight end, and we're going to also have to see how well he can block because he hasn't really showed a whole lot of that on his receiver film. So we're going to have to kind of see how he improves with that. But I imagine it's going to be pretty rough just because of his lack of size. But he does bring some interesting things to the table. He used to be a hurdle champ at one point. So he does have a pretty good vertical and pretty good broad jump. The broad jump is just explosiveness. But the vertical definitely can be pretty interesting. He's also a pretty physical player as far as in the receiving game goes. And he definitely does seem to have quite a bit of play strength and can kind of get big boy yards after catch. As a wide receiver, he was a little bit, he lacked a little bit of athleticism as a receiver, but he's very athletic for a tight end. And he does a very good job of bouncing off of tackles and, like I said, getting those big boy yards after catch yards. So that's really nice. Not very much of a route runner at all, which is a part of the reason why he's moving to tight end here. And also there is one thing too, his hands aren't necessarily the greatest. He's kind of unsure as a pass catcher, so that's something he's definitely going to need to work on too, especially because he's probably not going to be the best blocker, especially early on. But at least there is some pretty interesting things here. Like I said, he plays with a lot of strength and toughness. Through collisions, and like I said, I think we can use him to get big boy yak if he does end up having to play. But he'll probably be a practice squad guy at best, at least right now. But once Durham Smythe leaves, I think we can kind of use him in a similar way, because that's kind of what I like best in Smythe's game too, is getting those big boy yards after catch plays. That's kind of my favorite role for him. So maybe this guy sits on the practice squad. Or maybe we even do what we did to Lynn Bowden last year and say, hey, your ankle's hurt, quote unquote. Sit on IR for a year and develop. And once Smythe is gone, he kind of fills the yards after catch tight end role. So that could be something that we could be looking at too. So, yeah. Anyway. That's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, I appreciate you hitting that like button. Have any questions or comments in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.